MotorCast, the latest in automotive news. Brett Wharf here with you on WBKR.com each and every Thursday afternoon. It's brought to you each and every week by our friends out at Diesel Up in Newburgh. I'll tell you what, Summer Dyno Days last weekend were a blast. And we'll be sure and keep you up to date on what they have coming up. Pat Heisel with the fabulous tour of the facility. They actually make their own stuff in-house over there, if you didn't know that. And for more information on Diesel Up, you can check them out online, diesel-up.com. Don't forget that hyphen. You can check them out on Facebook, too, facebook.com/Diesel Up. Station Wagon's on topic today. I know this might seem a little bit off of, my game. Last week we talked about the brand new fastest American production car ever made, the Dodge Challenger. But we'll talk station wagons. I love station wagons. And there was this big article, and they said, don't call them station wagons. There's other names for them. My favorite of which is the shooting brake. Now, when you use the term shooting brake, you're more than likely talking about an E-Class Mercedes or a BMW 3 Series wagon, and you might be thinking to yourself, oh, station wagon, are you serious? No, a state car. Let's take a look back, shall we? The station wagon came out before they made minivans. Ample space for your things or your kids or however it was. Mike Brady actually used to have one of these, and he would haul around Carol, Greg, Marcia, Peter, Jan, Bobby, Cindy, and sometimes Alice if she was done cleaning up the kitchen. Rest in peace, Ann B. Davis, and God bless. And I'm sure the Brady Bunch had a great time in this Plymouth. Dual pipes coming out of the back, Magnum 500 wheels, big block V8 under the hood, all matted to a 4-speed manual in a station wagon. There was also a station wagon in When Harry Met Sally. There was a Citroen DS19 Safari in The Avengers. And of course, you can't forget about the 59 DeVille in Ghostbusters. Now, if money wasn't an issue, my friends always ask me, what would it be? Talking about what car would I buy first? Well, first of all, you know it would be a Cadillac. And if we're sticking to the trend of MotorCast this week, it would be one of the sleepiest sleeper cars on the road, the CTS V-Wagon. Now, back in the day, Cadillac was all about comfort, styling, and landing airplanes on the hood. But recently, and this is not just Cadillac, every single car on the road that was built 2008 and up is all a sports car. You pull up to a stoplight in the CTS V-Wagon, check all your gauges, everything is fine, and of course you're getting 14 to 16 miles per gallon, which is awful, but I'll explain why. Nobody's expecting this thing to do 190 miles an hour, but it will. Optional 6-speed manual transmission, 556 horsepower from a supercharged Z06 Corvette engine. Yeah, you could break windows with that exhaust note. And you can do that with all of your family's luggage and your groceries put in the back. 83 cubic feet of cargo space isn't too bad. You didn't forget it was a station wagon, did you? Could you imagine making noise like that in a station wagon? And I know last week we were talking about the brand new Dodge Challenger. It's going to have 707 horsepower, supercharged 6.2 Hemi. But when Chevy gets out of this pit that they're in, they're going to make the Corvette faster. It's the way it's always been. I think they brought the Hellcat out a little bit too soon. And I say that because they released it before they made any other additions to the Corvette. The Stingray is out right now. That's all they have. They haven't made a Z06 model yet with the C7 Corvette. And if they dare to dive back in, they still haven't made the ZR1 yet either. I just had to get that off my chest. I've been thinking about that for a week. Maybe you want more practicality in your station wagon. Several options coming up for the 2015 year. Prius V, no thanks. Subaru Outback, very nice. Base price right over $24,000, and it has over 100 cubic feet of cargo space. And a decent little kick with a 3.6 V6. There's the VW Jetta Sport Wagon for $21,600. Love this one, the brand new Volvo XC70. Other than the CTS-V, this is probably one of the more expensive ones. CTS-V, about $70,000. It's got a Corvette engine. I mean, give me a break. But the XC70 from Volvo, Turbo 6 up front, all-wheel drive, $35,000. This is the way to get around buying a minivan. It's still a car, it just has more space. However, if you have more than 2 kids, then a minivan is a must. Their mile per gallon ratings are substantially better than any SUV with a third row seat. The Honda Odyssey was brought back in 2014, and their big power punch was that it had a vacuum cleaner built into the back. So it's the little things now that we're paying attention to. If Junior spills a Ziploc bag full of Cheerios all over the floor of your brand new Honda Odyssey, you pull over, get the vacuum cleaner out, and suck it up. Toyota noticed this, and now they know that they have to do something a little bit better with the Sienna. Toyota, a big-time competitor with Honda, especially in the minivan market. And instead of installing a vacuum cleaner in the back of the Toyota Sienna, they have now put a microphone in the car, and with the push of a button, you can talk into it, and it amplifies your voice in the back seats. There's no need anymore to pull over and get the vacuum cleaner out. Now you can just press the button, tell your child to get out of his seat, and clean it up himself. And we'll leave that sit. As we mentioned a little while ago, Summer Dyno Days out at the Diesel Up Garage in Newburgh were a blast. And I learned quite a bit about what they do out at 3247 Commerce Drive. Agricultural diesel solution modules. They come packed with a lifetime warranty, give you 35% more horsepower. I actually saw them install these things. It's very quick and very simple. You also get fuel savings, a 30-day satisfaction guarantee, and quality design and features. They can help you out with your agricultural needs as well as your light, medium, and heavy-duty trucks. Get more information on their website, diesel-up.com. Check them out on Facebook, facebook.com/dieselup. You can also give them a call at 877-686-3326 or go out and visit them. They'd love to see you. 3247 Commerce Drive in Newburgh, Indiana. That's going to do it for this week on MotorCast. A big special thanks to all of our friends out at Diesel Up, and we'll see you next week.